Taylor Swift has faced pervasive sexism and double standards throughout her career. From the outset, she recognized that women in the music industry are held to impossible standards and are often forced to work harder than men to prove their talent and legitimacy. In her own words, Swift has described how female artists must constantly justify their success, with critics questioning whether their achievements are due to their own work or the influence of male collaborators. This scrutiny is rarely applied to male artists. How she overcame it. Rather than remaining silent, Swift has consistently called out gender inequality and misogyny. She has used public platforms, including her Billboard Women in Music Awards speech, to highlight how women are forced to prove themselves in ways men are not, and how their work is often devalued or dismissed. Through songs like The Man, she directly addresses these double standards, using her art to spark conversation and challenge stereotypes. Swift has spoken openly about the toll that industry sexism has taken on her mental health, including struggles with eating disorders and the pressure to conform to unrealistic expectations. Her documentary Miss Americana reveals how she turned criticism and adversity into motivation, using her experiences to connect with and empower other women facing similar challenges. A pivotal moment in her fight against gendered industry power dynamics came with her decision to re-record her early albums after losing ownership of her masters to Scooter Braun. This move was not just about business, it was a bold stand against a system where women are often denied control over their own work. By reclaiming her music, she set a precedent for female autonomy and inspired other artists to negotiate for their rights. She actively supports and mentors emerging female artists, encouraging them to demand fair treatment and ownership of their work. Her actions have helped shift industry norms, making it more acceptable and expected for women to assert themselves and challenge unfair practices. Despite facing backlash, including accusations of playing the victim or too outspoken, Swift has remained steadfast. She has used criticism as fuel to further her advocacy, turning negative narratives into opportunities for education and change. Her resilience and willingness to speak out, even when unpopular, have allowed her to not only survive but thrive, breaking records and redefining what success looks like for women in music. Taylor Swift broke gender barriers by openly confronting sexism, using her platform to advocate for equality, reclaiming control over her work, and empowering other women. She overcame these obstacles through resilient, strategic action and a commitment to challenging the status quo, ultimately paving the way for greater gender equity in the music industry.
Remember to watch all the episodes on this.
I hope to see you again.
And remember, to achieve your goals, you must
Break all barriers.